What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on a coin which is heavily requested, constantly getting messages about it, whether it's on my Twitter, whether it's on my Discord. You guys always want to know what's about to happen with this project, which I'm glad you guys do. That tells me that a lot of people that follow my channel, huge shout out to the 32,000 people that are subscribing to me currently. You guys are smart. You guys have an eye for coins that actually do really well. I've noticed that even people that will suggest to me coins to do analysis on, I'll open up the chart and I'm amazed at how high quality the chart looks from a technical perspective, from an investing perspective. And so today's video is going to be about a coin that's heavily requested. Before we get into it though, it would do me a huge favor and go ahead and make sure you're a subscriber to my channel and share this video with your friends if you find value in these videos. You can also do me a favor by liking up this video to show your support for what I'm doing. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So this is Digibyte versus the dollar, and I'm on the 12-hour time frame currently, and really what I want to talk about today is a couple patterns that I'm seeing, and I want to go over kind of why accumulation is such a good thing. Accumulation is the very thing that generally scares people out of markets. If you're looking at Digibyte currently, the bear market was a massive accumulation period for the whales in the big picture. If you guys do not know what a whale is, it's pretty common knowledge in the crypto space, but maybe you're new to it. A whale is somebody that's moving the market makers, the people with a ton of capital that can put into a project and they can literally choose the direction of the price. The whales in this period of time, during this huge corrective phase, this huge downward trend, were accumulating tons and tons of this coin. As you guys can see, this was an 800-day period of time where prices were downtrending. In this period of time, whales would have been buying near these lows. They would have had bigger and bigger and bigger orders, the lower and lower and lower it got. And right here would have been their biggest orders, down here near this bottom pattern. Now, what I'm really interested in seeing with Digibyte currently is this accumulation pattern to result in what's called a bullish market. So accumulation means that you're buying, they're accumulating the market, they're picking it up. Like I said, they have some buy orders right here, they have some buy orders right here, they have some buy orders right here. They had some buy orders right here. Then they had some really big buy orders down here. They actually increase the size of the orders, the price goes down. This is called laddering into your position. So all of this accumulation period right here, they would have had massive entries. They're probably already in profit. I know for me, my Digibyte position is well into the profit. And that's very normal when you're accumulating and when your orders are bigger as the price goes down, because your orders that were way up here weren't that big anyways. And so just because the price hasn't necessarily gotten to your highest order, the size of the order was so small in comparison to maybe this order or this order that the price is well above now. As you guys can see, we're well above these lows. And so therefore, any whale that has been accumulating this, not only are they already in profit on their trade, but they've been buying the entire way down and they're very set up, they're very positioned to make money inside of the market. And so that's kind of what I like to call laddering, and I talk about this a lot on my channel, and I wanted to bring it up for you guys today. Laddering in and out of positions is one of the most powerful ways to be making money inside of the markets, to reduce your risk, to reduce the amount that you have to think about your trades too, because you just already have all your orders set up in the big picture. And so you're literally just letting the market play the way the market wants to play. If there's a day that it wants to dip 20%, who cares? You already have orders that are so low that you actually prefer if the market dips 20%, because you know you're going to scoop up some really cheap entries and get ready for the big picture trend that's playing out. So whales have complete faith in the market. They have complete and utter faith. They literally already are assuming that in the big picture, the market's going to go up and that this previous all-time high is going to be completely obliterated and we're going to move way past it. And so with that faith, if you think in terms of a perspective of having faith, all of a sudden you can ladder buy, you can set these really low orders. You can have some orders up here that you buy, And you can allow them to go into a loss because you're buying every single dip. You're buying deeper and deeper and deeper into that dip with the mindset of faith. And that's what accumulation really is. That's what laddering in really is. And with Digibyte, that laddering pattern is actually going to result in a move that was very, very similar, that's going to be very similar to the move that we saw from these peak lows up. So these peak lows to these peak highs, that's a parabolic run. And we've actually just barely started the parabolic run with Digibyte. It's going to completely blow your socks off. It's going to blow you away. The parabolic run in Digibyte, I think, and what I'm thinking, and what I think the whales are seeing too, is that this all-time high level of about 13 cents is going to completely be obliterated. So 2 cents is the current price of Digibyte. 2.3 roughly cents per Digibyte. That's so cheap right now, you guys. And from a pattern perspective, which is another thing that I wanted to talk about today, we have what's called an ascending triangle pattern. So ascending triangle pattern is where you actually have a resistance level and then you have a support level. The resistance level is flat and the support level is ascending in nature. So the lows are ascending, but the resistance is continuous. It's a flat price point. And when you actually break that resistance level, you get continuation. This is a continuation pattern. So we've already established a short-term trend, as you can see. This is our short-term trend right here, uptrend. And then we're going to see a continuation of that uptrend when we break this resistance level, which is why I'm talking about Digibyte in today's video. Is first of all, it's very heavily requested by you guys. Second of all, that resistance level, we're kissing that resistance level right now, and we've tested the support many times along the way up. So to push through that resistance is not only expected, but very probable at this point, which will cause continuation. These resistance levels are likely to be broken above right here. That would be these two resistance levels. Even this resistance level, that would be the previous all-time high of the first cycle, the previous all-time high of our most recent cycle. All of these resistance levels are very, very likely to be pushed through. And when you're thinking in terms of faith, see right here in the center, I'm going to go ahead and remove them so you guys can see a little easier. When you're thinking in terms of faith, you can buy the big picture dips. You can buy them in confidence, in faith that we're going to see a reversal in the big picture. Now, there are some tools that you can use to find the best projects to do that with, because there are obviously projects that die. There's BitConnects. You want to avoid projects that have a very scammy vibe. Any project that seems very scammy or too good to be true, it could potentially be too good to be true. There are a lot of projects in cryptocurrency that you might feel like are too good to be true, or you might even think it's too good to be true that we would ever break the major resistance of this point. So it's not always true that if it feels too good to be true, then it is. But there are methods and tools that we use. There's technical analysis, there's volume analysis, there's fundamental analysis that you can use to go ahead and reduce that risk so that you have a higher degree of faith and you know what projects to play that you can go ahead and ladder buy in the big picture like that. So that's what I'm watching for with Digibyte. I fully expect us to break that resistance level, for us to see accumulation periods, consolidation periods, pushing through resistance. But ultimately, this all-time high will be broken above, and ultimately, this first high that we made in the first major cycle with Digibyte will likely be broken above as well. So there's a lot of money to be made in the Digibyte markets, you guys, and it's going to happen faster than you think. 2020 is just the beginning. 2021 is going to be crazy for Digibyte. If we're talking about current prices of Digibyte to the all-time high, that's 478%. But like I said, that all-time high could easily be obliterated. So you might even make more than that on this trade. And that's why I'm holding Digibyte currently with my Bittrex account, why I have a position in this market, and why I'm very excited about the chart pattern and why I felt that I should update you guys on the market today. I really appreciate you guys tuning in today's video. Make sure that you join my free Discord. Links are in the description. Lots of people talking in there, discussing their trades, going over charts they're excited about. I'm sharing charts I'm excited about, specifically in the VIP areas. If you're looking to get inside of my exclusive group, make sure that you go ahead and send me a message either through my email address or my Discord messages, and I can get you set up today with the VIP group so you guys can start profiting consistently in the markets and know what to do in the big picture with your targets to really maximize your profits in these markets. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. If you learned something, share it with your friends. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button for future updates, and I look forward to seeing you guys in those future updates. As always, stay profitable out there.